Alex's journey into awesomeness. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be finishing up our series on Waiting for the Light by Alicia Susskind Oestreicher. I hope you get this book. I hope you buy it and I hope you love it. It's very, very different poetry than I'm used to. Honestly, and I've said that before, but it just really surprises me how beautiful it is and how how raw it is. The poem we're going to be talking about today is called The Glory of Cities. Stand by for that. The Glory of Cities. Let us now praise famous cities. Our human fists against heaven. Let us praise their devotion to wealth and power and art. Goals towards which we swim ferociously upstream, tearing ourselves apart to lay our eggs and die. Along with swarms and herds of our brothers and sisters, let me especially praise the cities of the Northeast Corridor, from Boston to the District of Columbia. Birth lips of trade and industry, thumbs of unbeatable deals. Their mayors and their mistresses, their Chinese and Korean neighborhoods, their Pakistani taxis, their African-American subway systems, igniting their steel drum arpeggios, moonwalks, laden shopping bags, all superb. For staring at people while sinking into invisibility. Oh, divine hot women, cool men, high school anarchists, weary waitresses and nurses, hard hats off shifts. I follow underground boots to street. I watch this boy. He is off the boat. He is thinking food and freedom. He is sending the money back home. It is so easy. There is a bank on every corner of the Upper West Side. He is a little high, so when the officer detains him, he is slow producing his ID. Fuck. Watch his hands. Now watch the cops' fast hands. Look, I think it's very clear that Oestreicher has a point of view here, and a strong one. She's talking about the cities of the Northeast, specifically. And probably as much as she says, everywhere from Boston down to the District of Columbia, this could happen and probably does happen. There's a lot of injustices out there in the world. We're living through some really turbulent, really tough times right now. A lot of things are happening. A lot of the progression of how society is changing. There's an awakening happening, a big awakening, as far as what humanity is, what humanity means, and how humans should treat each other. The first, yesterday, or the last time, that we talked about that kindness, that charity, right? So that charity is not being exhibited in this poem. This is very different. This is a poem where people have their places, where people, she makes the point that somebody comes here off the boat with a dream. They're looking for food and freedom, or food and cash. They're sending money home, and the cop is there hassling them at the end. They're fumbling for their ID, and the cop's hands are faster. Well, we can extrapolate kind of where that goes, most likely. What I want to say is that happens in reality. That happens oftentimes based on people's choices, based on what happens. People... See, this is tough because from a law of attraction perspective, you want to say that everyone's responsible for their own choices. And my libertarian nature leads me to come to those conclusions most of the time, that we should take on the consequences and the responsibilities of our choices. But sometimes choices are made for you. There are times when no matter what you do, you might get shot, you might get killed, you might get abused, and maybe there's no other way out of that. So in those times, in the times when things happen to you, what do you do then? Well, I'll say this. It's hard to think of abundance when you're looking for your next meal, when you don't know where things are going to come from, when you don't know how you're going to pay your rent or pay your bills. But that's exactly the time that it's most important to open your mind to the universe, to thank the universe for the things that it's going to give you, as if they're there already. Doing that, showing that level of faith, is paramount for the law of attraction. Being able to see, without any evidence of the kind showing up for you, that things will get better, that things will improve, that you will get the things that you want. That level of faith is the thing that moves mountains. I'm not saying everybody can do it. It's freaking hard. But try. Make the choice to exercise gratitude in that moment, when there's no reason to exercise gratitude, where you're being unjustly hit, where you're being unjustly affected, where the world is not fair. Exercise that gratitude for the things that you know are going to be coming. That is power in manifesting. That is a choice you can make when you have no choice. That's what I got for you today. Till next time, see ya.